And we're getting a little too good at speaking in unison, I think. Hey, it's Megan
and Sue,
the Spine Breakers. We are going to do a quick little shout out video today.
Yeah, we hadn't done one in a while, so we thought we'd mention some channels that I think most of them are people we haven't mentioned before. There's a couple that we might have, but it's been a while, so
we're gonna mention them again.
Yeah, and we're drinking this original Cinn, which came in this gigantic fucking can.
Ass can.
Like, I don't know how to tell.
Here, show it up next to my face. It's as big as my face.
But it's from Tie and Timber, which is a local brewery here in Springfield, and they don't like distribute their beer at all. So I got this at the brewery, but they'll like sell you a giant 32-ounce can of it. And so you can see it's just like written. The name is just like written on there. And it's a cinnamon, if I'm recalling correctly. It doesn't have the description on here, of course, but it's like a cinnamon chocolate porter. So cheers. It's a little flat because we opened it like 2 days ago
and left it in the fridge.
So it got a little flat, but it still tastes good.
It still tastes good. It tastes more like...
It tastes more
cinnamony now.
Yeah. Which is good. I like cinnamon.
Cinnamon's like my favorite thing, so...
Yeah. So anyway, to start, we thought we'd mention two bigger channels, meaning they're like over 10,000 subscribers, that we've been enjoying, because I feel like bigger channels don't really get
as many shout-outs. Yeah.
First of all, there's Books and Lala. She just does such creative videos, and I also like admire that she can do these like very long, she'll do videos that take so long for her to film, where she reads, like recently she read all the books on the Goodreads awards list for like the mystery thriller category, which was like 10 books.
Damn.
So, you know, it took her probably a couple weeks to film this video, you know, and like I definitely don't have like the attention span for that.
I really don't either. I mean, that's commitment to do that.
We've tried to do something like that, and we just
we fuck it up every time.
So she does a lot of just really creative, innovative videos here on Booktube, and I enjoy watching her videos, even though I really don't read thrillers hardly ever, and that's pretty much like mostly what she reads. But it's still nice, I think, to watch people who read a different genre than you, because, you know, I do read eclectically, and so I like to pick up a thriller every once in a while, so it's nice to, like, see what other people are enjoying, so that I don't pick up a shitty one. You know what I mean?
Right. So, like, your brief venture into a different genre doesn't suck.
Yeah. And, of course, we'll have everyone that we mention here linked below. You should go check them out and subscribe to them if you are not already.
For sure. The next channel on this list is Sam's Nonsense.
Yeah, and she predominantly reads fantasy, which is, again, is a genre that we don't really read that much.
No.
But, you know, we pick it up every once in a while, so it's nice to hear about it. And she just seems like a very genuinely nice, kind human person. Yeah. So I like to support nice people.
Definitely.
And she has really rad hair.
It's true. She does have really rad hair.
And recently she opened up a discussion on Twitter about being on Booktube over 30, which was really interesting, and you know, brought to my attention a lot of booktubers that I didn't know before, and I think brought a lot of people to our channel, so thank you.
Thanks for that.
Thanks to Sam for that, and also thanks to anyone who subscribed to us from that from that feed, Twitter feed there.
Got real northern for a second there.
Did I?
Yeah, he said from that feed there.
You're really rubbing off on me.
Ha 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 ha. So next on our list is kind of a combo shout out. It is Steph from Novelty Corner and Megan from Tome Infinity. Both of their channels are great individually, obviously, but there was something specific that they started recently that I wanted to mention, and this was their Booktube Creatives Challenge. So they're starting to do this challenge where you do like a craft, and it's not always specifically book themed, but I just thought that was really cool. Yeah, that's nice. And, you know, fun. Who doesn't love crafts? So I wanted to mention that, but yeah, individually
Steph from Novelty Corner, she reads a lot.
She reads a lot.
She does like weekly wrap-ups, which I'm like,
if you are making us all look bad, and you need to calm down.
For real. I think she's read over 200 books this year so far, which
Tell me
is
your
just
secrets
like
to life, please.
Yeah, she reads like pretty eclectically. I think so. You know, there's something for everybody.
And then Megan from Tome Infinity reads primarily like sci-fi stuff, which is what we love to read. So.
Right. Yeah, so, you know, obviously we have our Tome Infinity and Beyond Round 2, which was Megan's brainchild.
Yes.
And she's super creative, comes up with really cool, interesting concepts for readathons, videos, etc. And very artistic. She is, she does graphic design, so she actually will make, she can make like your channel art if you're interested in that. She has an Etsy store where she sells some like tote bags and bookmarks. So
yeah, and she's she's really good. Yeah, we had an interesting conversation with her on one of our live like hangouts about her graphic design. Because what was it like? She was into like what math and graphic design.
Yeah.
And so we were kind of talking about, and she had some interesting things to say about how those two things go or don't go together. So
yeah. And then next is Rachel Ray, who her channel has been growing pretty quickly, and it's easy to see why, because she just reads really interesting things that a lot of things that I had never heard of before. It's just great to get, like, I've gotten several book recommendations from her. I mean, not specifically to me from her, but like watching her videos, I've like added things to my TBR because of her, because they just sound super interesting. I love hearing about books that I've never heard of.
Yeah, definitely.
Sometimes it gets tiring on Booktube when people talk about the same books over and over again.
So next is Kelsey from The Fancy Hat Lady.
Yeah, and she again reads mostly fantasy. And she, as her name would imply, wears a fancy hat while she talks about books, which I just find really...
I love it.
Yeah.
Where do you get your fancy hats, girl?
Yeah, but she's really fun to watch. She's really well-spoken. She's kind of one of those people that I'm like, teach me your ways, because I'm so not well-spoken at all. But yeah, I really enjoy learning about fantasy from her.
Definitely. And then lastly, but certainly not least.
Not
leastly.
leastly.
I think I did leastly. I think I spelled that wrong.
No, I think that's right.
I can't. Okay. So anyway, Sabrina from Unmanaged Mischief. I can never spell the word mischief because every way I spell it looks wrong to me. So then I'm like, no,
I have trouble with descent versus decent. I can never remember which is which. So sometimes because I want to use the word decent a lot, and sometimes I just avoid it because I can't remember how to spell it.
Descent has the S in it because if you've watched the movie The Descent, it's scary, and scary starts with S.
Oh, okay.
Because you're descending into a scary place.
Okay.
Where decent is just the C.
I need to watch The Descent too, because I've heard it's good.
It's creepy.
Anyway, Sabrina.
From Unmanaged Mischief.
She's another one of those people that just talks the way I wish I talked.
She speaks pretty eloquently about things, and she, doesn't do things like
right.
So that's nice.
Yeah, but she reads a lot of like literary fiction, but also a little bit of everything. I think like she reads some sci-fi and maybe some fantasy every once in a while, and just whatever, pretty eclectic, but I think, mainly literary fiction type of stuff. But yeah, again, I get like really great book recommendations from her, and she's just so good at talking about books. Also, again, like all of these people obviously seem like genuinely nice people, but Sabrina especially has been very nice to us, and seems like
definitely
like a very kind human. So
very kind human. But yeah, so these are some really great booktubers. If you're not already subscribed to these channels, please go check them out and subscribe to them, because they are some pretty awesome ladies.
Yes. Oh, we did choose all ladies, didn't we?
We did.
Sorry, fellas.
Sorry, fellas. I feel like Booktube is predominantly ladies anyway.
Yeah, that's true.
And then also, I do feel like our channel is a little more lady-friendly, so a lot of the channels that we like are maybe a little bit more lady-centric.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we have some dudes that watch us too, though.
Yeah,
and we watch some dudes.
We watch some dudes too. Yeah.
Anyway, we almost gave Todd the Librarian a shout out again.
We almost did because we realized really like Todd the Librarian.
Just had not too long ago.
Yeah, but we really like him. He's pretty cool. So you know, honorary shout out, right? Todd the Librarian.
This beer is pretty good. If you're ever in Springfield, like I said, they don't distribute their beer at all. So if you're ever in Springfield by chance, look us up.
Yeah, come hang out with us. We'd love to go to Tie and Timber with you and get some beer.
We'll take you to Tie and Timber. Yeah, they have like a ton of beers, a ton of styles.
Do. And they're really good. I mean, I haven't really had a beer. Actually, no, I had one beer there I didn't really care for.
Yeah, I had one there I didn't like too, but other people liked it, so I think it was just a taste thing. But
yeah, but like every other beer there that I've had was really good.
Yeah.
So, and it's a really dog-friendly brewery.
Oh yeah, people bring their dogs there all the time.
And they have like toys and things of water and stuff out in the patio for the dogs, and you can bring your dog inside, and it's super.
And they have live music a lot of the time, and
it's a cool place. So if you're in the area or near the area, go check them out.
That's all from us today. Thanks for watching,
and we'll see you next time.
Bye.
Bye.